The purpose of the Global CFO Council is to provide an educational and networking forum for senior financial executives in order to share best practices, discuss current financial issues, and to learn about current topics related to the performance of their jobs. Membership is open to senior financial executives including CFOs, financial VPs, and treasurers. We hope that you'll become a member of the Global CFO Council today. To join, please visit the membership tab at globalcfocouncil.com.
Good morning for me and good afternoon for you. How are you doing, Abdallah?
I'm doing great, thanks.
I am super excited to get to talk to you. Abdallah Kishek is the CFO at Jordan Commercial Bank, based in Amman, Jordan, certified public accountant. And something interesting I think I know about you is that you got your undergrad in accounting and finance from Walsh College, which I think is in Troy, Michigan.
True. Yes, sir.
How did you pick Troy, Michigan out of the whole globe? You could have gone anywhere. Why Troy, Michigan?
Well, I had some family in Michigan. When I came to study, I wanted to be near family. And then I found out that Walsh College was one of the most professional accounting schools in the state. And they are a CPA factory, if you may. So that's where I went.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Troy, Michigan is pretty good. There are even better places in the States. So as your schedule allows, travel around the U.S. There's some great parts in addition to Troy, Michigan. And I am very much looking forward to learning about Jordan and yourself at Jordan Commercial Bank. Let's get this started. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Go ahead.
Abdallah, what is your favorite business book and why?
Well, not a business book per se, but I love the Harvard Business Review study cases. I read quite a few of them. What I like about them is that they are focused, they're precise, and they kind of present world-class, you know, what's the word? I mean, a best practice, a world-class best practice, I guess. That's what you get out of it. Because, you know, they don't do any business study. They only do the study, the company, you know, and you learn a lot from them. So that's my favorite out of all the readings. That's
love the HBR case studies. They also have a really fantastic periodical and a great podcast. I will say though, Abdallah, a few companies I've worked at, I did think to myself, like they were somewhat dysfunctional. And I thought, I really hope this does not make it into a Harvard Business Review case study of what not to do.
Yeah. It might help actually to know what not to do. It goes both ways. It's not just how to do it great, it's how not to do it. You learn a lot from that.
Speaking of learning a lot, Abdallah, what is the best advice that you have ever received?
I would have to say choose your battles. I think you need to be focused on what's important. You cannot waste your time on little things that do not matter at the end. So choosing the battles, which to fight, which to go full force into, and which to just leave and forget about it. That's, I think, the best advice that I ever received, and I live by it.
Abdallah, what about a tool that you've recently started using or a habit that you've recently picked up that you have found beneficial?
Well, I guess the tool would be in banking, there is the FTP, fund transfer pricing, and no bank, I think, can survive without having it. I implemented that tool in my previous job, and right now we are in the middle of planning the implementation at Jordan Commercial Bank. And it's just super because it tells you who's your profitable customers, which product is the most profitable, and you'll be surprised on what you can find out on, you know, the course of action that you need to take on some of these products to either kill, modify, or increase sales and so forth. So
That is
that's it.
so important. And I've found that it's really industry agnostic, the idea that it's so critical for CFOs to understand what are the key products, SKUs, items, divisions that are making up the majority of your margin, that there's usually
Yes.
an unbelievable concentration. I found often you can use Pareto's analysis that 20% of your customers or project or SKUs or clients, they make up 80% of the fee in margin, but you're never going to figure that out unless you try and you look.
Yes.
So well done, Abdallah.
Yes, thanks.
Speaking of that current job, what's your favorite part of your current job as a CFO of Jordan Commercial Bank?
Well, I guess it's the team that I work with. The way I see them evolve in my short, well, it's not that short, it's almost 7 years now. But I thought that they were a bit undeveloped. They needed focus on their career. And I like to think of, training my replacement when I leave out of the team that I have. So I enjoy seeing the progress in my team.
Abdallah, what's something personal that you wouldn't mind sharing about yourself with the rest of the CFO Council members?
Well, currently I live in Jordan, but I'm planning my retirement in the US. My two kids are there already. My eldest daughter is working. She finished university, and my son is in pre-med. And eventually, I would like me and my wife and my little one to join them when I retire. That's my biggest thing now.
Well, congratulations in advance. That's
Thanks.
exciting to be planning
Yep.
for that. Have you picked a region? Are you going to come and try to be close to the kids, in the middle, or far away from the kids? Like what what are you trying to do?
Well, I'm trying to find a warm place. So most probably I'm gonna go to your home state, Florida. I believe you're from Florida, right?
I was born in
Yeah.
Florida, currently live in South Carolina, but love Florida. Was just there 2 days ago.
Yeah. So yeah, we want somewhere warm to begin with, and then we'll think about what happens then. But it makes travel much easier. I mean, I would need a 12-hour flight to get to the US versus being there. It's gonna be cut it to a few hours only. So that's the plan.
Abdallah, question number 6, last question. It happened so fast. What is something that I should have asked you and I didn't, but what is your answer to that?
Okay. Well, I guess just from the professional career in banking, this is the third bank that I worked for in the last 19 years, and they have all been transformation type of jobs and restructuring of banks. So a lot of roll up the sleeves and dig into it, and it was never, you go to a comfortable place where they have everything set. I had to, I don't want to say reinvent the wheel, but you had to work on everything, systems, policies and procedures, what have you. So it's been exciting, and I like that type of job. I don't like to be relaxed. That's it.
Abdallah, I'm noticing a theme here. You are a change agent, growth mindset, technologist, team developer, and mentor, and a future Floridian.
Yes, sir.
That
sums it up.
Well, I very much enjoyed this conversation and really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me today.
I'm glad we did that. I've watched many videos from the other colleagues that we have on the Global CFO network, and I think it's super. And I look forward to every month the broadcast that you have. It's been very beneficial. And that's it.
Have a great day.
To be with you. You too. Take care. Bye.